start with it. All right. Good afternoon. Thank you for being here. I was alerted today, in fact, it was about 8:30 this morning, that a news station aired a interview with our CEO of the Naples Chamber of Commerce, Michael Dalby, and that he was concerned about the sports complex and also the location of it. And I was shocked, number one, that this sports complex was discussed on the news without it coming at all to the commission chambers. We've been talking about the siting of this complex for probably a year and a half. We've had numerous meetings, including meetings with neighborhoods, and yet here we are. I learned about it at 8:30 on a Wednesday morning before we vote on the location of this site, which will be next Tuesday. So that's within 5 or 6 days, and certainly 5 days, business days of our vote. So I'm here to say that I'm very disappointed. I'm very disappointed in the chamber and its position. I'm not sure it's the position of the chamber because it was a chamber member that called me about it. And I'm not sure that Mr. Dalby has spoken with the knowledge of what we're doing. And so today I've invited three people, the Rices who own the Citygate property, and Mary Shea, who's head of the Sports Council of Collier County, to speak to what we're doing, and then I would be glad to take any questions. So, Roger?
I want to start by responding to the concerns voiced by Michael Dalby, CEO of the Greater Naples Chamber of Commerce, in the Wink News report. And those concerns essentially were that if the county sports complex were sited on Citygate, it would rob the county of Citygate's potential as a site for light industrial jobs. Quote, high wage, high value, high skill jobs. Like those that Arthrex provides. Mr. Dalby stated that he supported the complex, but because of his concerns, he urged the county to look at other sites. We're here to point out that Citygate has plenty of land for both work and play. If the conceptual public-private partnership between Citygate and Collier County for the phased development of an amateur sports park were to proceed, the first phase would be developed on about 60 acres of Citygate, and the second phase on the county land to the east of Citygate, which has become known as CC 305. Over here on the right is an aerial that shows the general location of the Citygate parcel. You can see I-75 to the south. You can see County Road 951 or Collier Boulevard is to the west. To the north of Citygate is the Golden Gate Canal and a portion of, or a unit of Golden Gate Estates. To the east is the Collier County 305 parcel. To the east of that is the landfill. To the north of the 305 parcel and the landfill are the land known as the Resource Recovery Business Park. On this aerial, the conceptual location of the sports park is in orange. That is that 60-acre parcel. The portion in pink is about 154 acres of land that remains after the conceptual parcel is subtracted. To put that in perspective, Arthrex headquarters are located in Creekside PUD. And the Creekside PUD had about 50 acres of light industrial zoning. Now the Hertz headquarters in Estero is about 250,000 square feet, and it's on approximately 20 acres. In other words, Citygate can accommodate the contemplated sports park, a project the size of Arthrex in Creekside, and a project the size of Hertz headquarters in Estero, and still have over 84 acres left over for other projects. Citygate Commerce Park PUD ordinance and DRI development order entitles 250 hotel units, 90,000 square feet of retail space, building space, 826,000 square feet of office building space, and 1,920,000 square feet of building space, which included both light industrial and recreational uses. In other words, Citygate's 1988 zoning is entirely consistent with and permits recreational uses like the conceptual sports complex. The principals of Citygate have been investors in Collier County since the 70s, and we're pleased to participate in these conceptual discussions. However, we believe that the concerns voiced by Mr. Dalby are quite frankly unfounded. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Mary Shea. I'm here today representing the Sports Council of Collier County. I have a full-time job at Quail Creek Country Club. So the sports complex is really the piece to the puzzle. It's going to impact the economic development due to they're going to have more jobs. They're going to bring more families down here. The millennials are already coming down here. It's going to keep the kids safe. It's going to allow us elderly folks to use the facilities as well. There's a few people challenging this, and I know the Ritz hotels are two of them. And quite frankly, the Quail Creek Country Club is having the first mid-amateur championship in Collier County, and 500-plus hotels are staying at the Ritz-Carlton at Tiburon. So the sports complex is going to allow us to have sports tourism 12 months out of the year. In the past, this county has focused on season. And seasons typically January, February, March, and April. Well, there's several more months to worry about our economy. This sports complex is going to keep restaurants busy and certainly keep them open. And the hotels are going to just increase revenue, and more families are going to come to town, and we're going to keep them safe. So I challenge anyone to call me who challenges this sports complex, because like I said, it really is a piece to an important puzzle. Thank you.
And just for one more, I'd like you to hear from Ron Rice, who's the dad of Roger Rice, and they're a great partnership. Here we are.
Thank you. Thank you. I think Roger did a terrific job of pointing out the magnitude of Citygate, which is a DRI, a development of regional impact. And even after we would have a Hertz and other people of size, we still have 154 acres. Then we can be impacted by other large persons. But the other point I thought about as I drove over here today, Penny, was we already have 28 acres here in Collier County known as the Collier County Water Plant. The Collier County Water Plant, whether anybody knows it, is a $100 million facility, $100 million facility that desalinizes daily 28 million gallons of water. So in the way you have the county at the rear and the county at the front, and this parcel, as you can see, over a period of time with the rear 305 acres and the recovery park up here, this whole compound, this whole place is going to be a mother of industry. It's going to happen, and that is because we chose this land on I-75 right here as you enter this portion of Collier County. It's going to happen. It will happen. Thank you.
Thank you very much, and I appreciate your presence here today. Thank you.